Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here once again, and I have a box. And this box is something very special because it's something that is required to fix the m15x I recently got. I've already opened up the sides, but you can still not see anything. Great. Let's get the tape off. And first of all, I don't know how I managed to find this. It seems, from the pictures I've seen, it seems to be in brand new condition. And you still can't see it. At least it's well packaged. Come on, let it be free. Get this crap out of here. Alright. So, you can probably guess what it is now, but you still can't really see it. Let's see, here it is. There it is, an almost brand new back panel for the Alienware M15x R1. Again, not really sure how I managed to find this, but it's here. And it is in remarkable shape. Look at it. Can't even tell it's been used. It does have a few marks here that look like they could just be rubbed out. Let's put that to the test. Have some lens cleaner, but it works fine for this. Microfiber cloth. And yeah, it's the mark is still there. You probably can't really see it, but I can see it in the light. It's a lot better condition than the old one. Let me bring up the laptop. Last time you saw it, it was running on one hinge. Now, it's running on none. So you can see here, both hinges are exploded. So hooray. Let's get the outer rim off. Don't really like the magnets right now because they make me afraid it's going to break something inside this screen bit. Let's take a look. Alright, so I need to put the webcam and the alien effects LEDs down here. You can tell it's already got some epoxy in place. So I got this JB Weld stuff well, I got it to fix that. But I guess I don't need to do it anymore. I do plan on reselling this old back panel here. You can tell three different designs. This is the skull cap. This is the Ripley, I believe. I believe they got that order correct. So yeah, the Ripley, I like it better. I love the design, but one, this is cracked, and two, it's got no hinges. So, we're going to be fixing this up today. In order to get to the internal bits, I need to take off the palmrest, and to do that, I need to take out the keyboard and more screws. Which screws do I need to take out? I honestly don't know. There's the dead battery out. Put that aside. So now, I guess I just take apart the machine. Missing a screw there. Not missing one here. Not missing one there. Not sure if I need to take these off, but I will. Alright, that seems to be about it. But I want to find a way to short some of these screws here. Give me a moment to find something to help me out there. Alright, I have a little tray there. Put the long ones over there. If these are all long ones, that'll be nice and easy to work with. They seem to all be long ones, and I'm also going to remove the DVD drive. It's probably not necessary, but it wouldn't hurt. Yay, these all seem to be long ones. That makes my life really easy here. I didn't unscrew that one. My screwdriver seems to be losing its magnetivity, so I'm using a small magnet here as my secret weapon. Yep, these are all long, so that makes my life really easy here. Well, all long except for this one that was holding in, I'm going to guess something else. Alright, is that all of them? That looks like all of them. Oh, I missed one here. Of course. Yep, they're all long except for that one. Very good, very easy. Alright, let's see if that will get the palm rest freed. I know it'll do good for the keyboard, but what about the rest of the machine? Alright, keyboard, you've got to come on up. Move you over here. I'm going to guess that I need the hinges to be lifted up. So let's get them up. There we go. This isn't coming up like I thought it would. Now it's starting to lift up here. I'm not going to use a screwdriver to pry it open. There's the screw here, it seems. Add it to the collection. It looks to me like I need to unscrew the processor heatsink of all things. We'll see though when it comes to it. It also feels like I missed something here, so close the hinges back up. I don't think I missed anything different, but just in case, let's see if there's any hiding underneath the hard drive cover here. Yes, there is. Okay. Looks like it might be another small screw. Yeah, it is. And that's very odd that it makes you remove the CPU heatsink to get the palmrest and everything off. So I guess I'll do that now. Also may as well remove the Wi-Fi cables. So it goes white, gray, black for 1, 2, and 3. It's good to remember. Alright. There's a nice, good heat spread on the CPU heatsink. Alright. Double check again. Alright, I think we're good now. Let's try again. Gotta get the hinges the other way once more, and oh, that's gonna be annoying. There we go. I've loosened them up so much I don't normally need to use tools to lift them up or anything. Before I forget, let's take the mouse connector out. Touchpad. Still feels like I'm missing something here. No screws around here. I wish this piece here covering the DVD drive wasn't there so I could grip it from there and lift it up. I don't know what that connection is. I guess I'll find out, maybe? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. really don't want to have to use a small screwdriver because then that could just bend the plastic around the thing here. There we go. Let me see if I can find a plastic thing to help me out with that. Found something. I found an old SD card cover. There we go. Alright, that's really helping me out there. That's almost got all of it. What's holding it back? I don't know what this thing is here. It looks like it wants me to remove it in order to progress forward. Looks like I could remove the hinge a little bit, but there's probably more underneath that I would need to get to that obviously I'm not able to get to right now. Right? There may be one hidden screw under the whatchamacallit, battery place. It kind of looks like there is, but I can't tell. Let me see if I can use a screwdriver or something here to get rid of some of the paper around it. There's just paper around it that's not letting it escape. There we go. Looking for more, looking for more. Aha! There is another one. Alright, remove 2 more screws. Let's see if that finally does it. Hey, that did it. Or did it? What's going on? Come on. Alright, there's another screw in that corner there. Or something, I don't know. I'm not seeing another screw. Nope, not seeing it. Let's just, come on. Let's try again. Can I see from here what's holding it in? Oh, it's the GPU fan, I think that's holding it in now. Right, I think I only need to remove the GPU fan, not the GPU itself. You're learning with me how to take this stupid little machine apart. Come on. There we go. Alright, last thing to undo. Here's the power. And there we go. That is finally off. There's all the Wi-Fi cables. Alright, there goes the display, finally. Now let's just undo the display and transfer it over. That's the inverter. There we go. Our display is away. I would like to resheet on this LCD connector if possible, because it was being weird and showing only green and blue and stuff. Or like randomly changing colors. There's the new panel come with those cables there. Let's take a look. Looks like yes it does, so I just gotta play the cards right and connect them not horribly. It already comes with the Alienware head and the antennas. And this looks like the light bar for the thing here. How do I undo this here? If I can't get this to work, it's no big deal. I don't think it worked anyways. But the fact that the new thing comes with it gives me hope that it will. So many tiny bits and pieces. All I need is for this to come out. Looks like it's only held in there with some electrical tape. So why is it being such a pain to get out? There we go, it's free. Put that aside. And now, I can resell this bundled with the JB Weld. And all the bits of plastic that surround me here. Still have no idea how it got the crack there. You can kind of see it. It's going along there, you can probably see it. Alright, but now we have the brand new back panel. I'm going to get this away for a moment. Don't know where to put this. Get that away so that we can work with this. Just making sure this is all still good to go. Just need to get her in there. Alright, I'm going to get some electrical tape so that will stay in place. Alright, I just put some on this end. That looks like it'll be all it needs. There you go, new back panel mod. Put one piece of tape there. I don't know. Alright, so the screen needs to go in there next. Wait a minute. Yep, screen next. the screen, where did I put it? Here it is. Has the webcam already attached. And before doing that though, let's remove it from its prison up here. I can't seem to be able to do that. Well, I'll just make sure it's pushed all the way in, since that's the best I can really do right now. And that's for that. Where's the inverter on this? No. Inverter is already on here. There we go, it clipped right in. Now the webcam still has the broken, whatchamacallits, the things that you screw into in from the old panel. Alright. That's all in. I don't know if that was tape or what. It didn't have any stick to it. Alright, let's screw this in carefully. Alright, let's actually have the screws align. And also make sure that the light panel is actually where it's supposed to be, because I've done that mistake twice of screwing it in place and having the light panel be nowhere near it. Being like way, way under. Now the webcam is doing the same thing too. Alienware, you're not making this easy for me. It's like, you bought this for a challenge. Use it for a challenge. Alright, so next screw into that. Alright, I'm putting them in very, very lightly. To ensure that everything gets in there according to plan. Now you can't see that. Let's move the display up. I'm screwing in the ones in the corners, or not all the corners, but all the ones that are required. So I have 2 screws required to go into, oh wait a minute, the display part goes in like last. I didn't realize this, because the hinges go under the display holder. I'm going to get everything else screwed into place here. We have another busted screw holder holding this thing in. Needs pliers to hold it in. Oh, come on. Why can I not get a grip on that? Add it to the collection. How does this get together here? Because I've got to be able to screw it into the thing here. How does it get in there? I see where this screw goes into. I don't see where the other one goes into. I mean, unless I flip it around, then there's, well, maybe that'll work. Let's flip it around and give it a shot. Hey, there we go. Now what screw held that in? I'm going to guess this small one here. Let's see if that works. Nope, it's got to be smaller than that. Alright, that one worked. Now we can do the light thing here. That used this screw right here, I believe. If I can reach it. These are more broken plastic. That's awesome. I get this to be mostly flat. There we go. It has a small clip it needs to go into. Now it'll stay still. Okay, so now, in theory, we need the hinges to go on that. So let's move this aside for a moment. Let's get them all the way back. Oh, I gotta take out all the screws on this busted one here. This last one needs to be held with pliers to get at. I don't have any light shining my way. See where the screw is. There we go. And there we go. Now we can try to put the display in, or put on the hinges. Have them all the way back. Now let's loosen the right side hinge all the way. So it's very easy to do. There we go. We're going to have them like that and test it like that to see if that can still hold the display up. If it can, then awesome. If it can't, then aw. Because the looser you have them, the less strain it's going to be on the hinge connections themselves. Alright, that's how I want to have that. Now this one's going to be, okay, now I'll show you one you can see. This screw hole here is going to be the one that gets thrown in through this, I believe. Or no, it isn't. Okay, good thing I checked. Alright, this screw hole right here is the one that display thing is going to be. And that is the first screw in. Crack. Oh, that would be horrible. Alright. Now I'm going to start screwing it in all around here. That's that one. That one. And that's that one. Now the left hinge is the one that broke on everyone else's machine. So I've got to be careful with that. I put in the rest of the screws that hold the screen itself in. funny how they take 2 screws at the very bottom corners just for the screen itself. It's fine with just one, but just to be sure to add one more. Instead of adding it to the hinge support system, it's to the screen support system. It's like, yep, thank you, pre-Dell Alienware, your priorities were really straight. And that... Okay, I was just trying to screw into the wrong spot. I was going to say, did they do something dumb here? Now I'm trying to screw into a place at the top of the screen that you can't really see, but I can see fairly well. And that screw's not fitting. Will the smaller screw do it? Yes, it will. Awesome. Alright, screen is ready to be put back together. Let's get all the Wi-Fi cables and stuff thrown down in there, down below. If I can. I don't want to use the hinge yet, because not all of the things are in place yet. Once I have everything hinge-wise screwed down, then I'll work on doing the other thing. Until then, it is still the weakest link, and oh my god. I'm going to take all these back out and put them underneath the hinge here. Otherwise it would look really, really bad. At least I think they go under there. Let's hope they do. Not too worried about the screen getting a little bit beat up because it's not the greatest screen in the world and it wasn't in the greatest shape. This new back panel though, I want to avoid damaging it. Because one, it looks brand new, and two, well, it's probably the last good condition back panel for the M15X that there is in the universe. Because I heard of somebody's M15X hinges dying day one. Not even kidding. Someone on the notebook review forum said that. Oh. That's safe. I wish there was another screw for the inverter over here as well, but I guess I'm not going to get that. These Wi-Fi cables are being annoying. I'll get back to you once I have them in place. Alright, I had to unscrew all the hinge points to get the display cable and the Wi-Fi cable thing situated, but now I can get back to screwing them back in, it seems. Let's not start with this one. it started. I don't want to screw them in way too tight because that will just shatter them right away, even with epoxy reinforcements. So I'm just screwing them in enough to when they start to get tight. Then that's when I know they're good. Being real careful with the left side here. Also, I'm going to move it over a bit to let you see. Well, see better. Now it's in. Now, get the screen corners back into place. And then, the front display panel is ready to go back on. But before that, I want to get everything else connected. So that means now we get the Wi-Fi cables down there. And all the bits of plastic are on. And then this cable goes in. Goes in somehow. I guess I'll give Alienware this. It's a lot easier to remove the motherboard than with the m15x. The m15x, trying to remove that motherboard is a nightmare. I never even finished. I gave up like, yep, I'm going to end up destroying the entire computer trying to get this stupid board out. So I didn't and just give up. Know your limits. If that connector could get in there, it would be really nice. Well, I'll go ahead and get the display connector in there. Make sure it's really in there. I get the Wi-Fi cables more organized here. I believe that's their previous route. Correct? Right? Maybe? Oh no, here's their previous route. It was taped. Taped to allow easier routing. I will do the same. Where'd my roll of tape go? Where did it go? It's not under the display. Not over here. Great. I'm so organized. I'd love to get that back in there. Here it is. Along with the screwdriver I'm trying to look for. So they all get pushed under that bit of metal. And then get channeled into that. Awesome. Now I have my tape back. Find the end. Grab a piece of the correct size. And now we hope for the best. That they will stay. There we go. Hopefully you can see what I did there. If not, I guess it's not that much to worry about. Trying to organize the Alien Effects connector here still. Hopefully that's in there. If not, that's a thing you can access without removing the entire keyboard, and well, you only need to remove the keyboard. I wish there was more routing options for the Wi-Fi cables, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to make do with. Alright, so next, let's get this thing. Alright, I'm back. I had to delete some stuff on the hard drive because I ran out of space on the camcorder. Oh well. What you gonna do? Alright, so trying to get this back on, I think may be a pain. I really don't want to use the hinges while they're not fully up to snuff, but I believe I can put on the thing now. Yep. Let's try that. And then the hinge will be back to full condition. Same strategy, not gonna screw them in way too tight. make sure that that's all clipped into place. So that I'm not putting any unnecessary stress on any part of the hinge here. Alright, just two more. And then, let's see how it holds together. Alright, first use. Alright. Other than it lifting the palm rest back, that's staying on and not creaking or doing any noise. I still can't get the palm rest back into position. I don't know what's up there. Here's my SD card cover again. There we go. Alright, let's get the power panel back on, or back plugged in. Next up is the mouse. There we go. Next is the speaker. Speaker is a little bit annoying to get, but I got it. Next is the hinge cover. That'll just make everything look a little bit cleaner here. There we go, goes on nice and easy. Should have left that off, because I need to tighten the hinges at least a little bit. Can I get it off easy? Now, I'm going to have to close the screen for that. Let's get everything plugged in and screwed up at the bottom. Keyboard's not in yet. There's the keyboard in. There's the right hinge. Where's that? Or was it really the right hinge, or was it just a piece of the palmrest clicking in? I dread to find out. I'll leave the hinge cover off so that I can tighten or loosen the hinges as needed. Let's not worry about that creaking yet. Maybe it was just something like the display panel cover with the Alienware name getting back into place. Maybe. Hopefully. I'm really hoping that was it. That's that screw. Almost dropped that, but I didn't. That screw is not going in. Why? I don't know why that screw under the label is not going in, but that one went in. I believe this one was for here, and under the hard drive. Nope, way too small. Was it this larger one? Yes, it was. Let's hook up the things here. It was white, gray, black for 1, 2, 3. These laptop connections for Wi-Fi cards are almost always the most annoying bit. There we go. And then this one just stays over here since it doesn't have whatever other card could go there. Now the hard drive can go back in now. And I hate these hard drive screws. They're like, only a few go in at once, or only, I believe one went in last time. So, let's see what it's going to be. Not that one. Oh my god. There, that's that one. That's that one. Well, it only really needs one to hold it in. So, bottom panel. Oh, I need to get the fans back in. I almost completely forgot. I would have tried to power it on. It would have caught fire. Or probably not caught fire, but started up with a slew of errors. I had to reapply the CPU thing. Why is that not screwing in there? Loosen that one a little bit. There we go. Just needed some extra room to play. Alright, that's that in. I need to get some toilet paper. Here we go. Get it nice and clean for the new thermal batch. I like the performance of the 2.1 gigahertz chip. It wasn't too bad. It didn't get too hot either, even with the puny heatsink. I think if I tried to put an extreme edition in here, it would always have the fan on, even with stealth mode. I mean, it still does, even with the 2.1 here. But it would also probably overheat. So I think the highest I will go would be a 2.6 gigahertz chip. Just for the sake of keeping it cool, you know? Alright. Got the rubbing alcohol on to ready. I swear, the amount of times I clean off chips of thermal compound is ridiculous. Here's the microfiber cloth to get rid of any bits of paper. Alright, now time for the new batch of thermal. Hate when I get stuck on like that. There we go. Now that I look at it, it doesn't need to have the heatsink removed, but it's good to, I guess, do it to clean it out if you haven't done it already. Alright. Fan. Actually, while I have the system open, let's get, not that one, let's get the other keyboard points screwed in. Am I missing a screw, or oh, I'm running low on battery life? Oh, that's great. I guess I will end it here and wait for the batteries to charge. This video's gone on for long enough already, I guess. Next episode, we'll see if that hinge is really good, or if it needs to be investigated upon even farther. Now, if you enjoyed this super long video and stayed with it for the whole time, for that I thank you. If you enjoyed, then please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Game Boy out. I will see you in the future.